Wonderful Nigerians across the globe. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. As always, I am George Onyibe. And this afternoon, I want to present my broadcast, a broadcast I titled, Nigerian must learn from the biggest family if they must progress. I'm not saying Nigerians should learn, because there is no alternative to the position we have found ourselves a nation. If Nigeria must progress, they have no choice. They must learn from the biggest family. And the biggest family in Nigeria, the last time I checked, it is the South-South region of Nigeria. And whatever is happening in the South-South region in Nigeria today was birthed from the Midwestern region, Bende State, current day Edo and Delta. And now, most of you will begin to wonder, what is he trying to say? Okay? Most of you will begin to ask pertinent questions regarding my statement. But let me introduce to you the aim or the mindset behind this message. Nigeria is a country today whose major events that occur within this concept, this idea of one Nigeria, is influenced by propaganda. I will, by way of digressing, beg Yoruba people, do not allow Igbo people to take advantage of you, because they've started already. They have started already, and some Yoruba are falling for it already. There is one Yoruba Igbo girl, Yoruba mixed with Igbo blood already. Almost all her brokers, she's calling George Onyibe. I don't want to call her name, because when I call her name, that is her end. I am their destiny. I am their doom. Yoruba should not allow Igbo people to take advantage of the situation and use them. You see, Nigerian, or what we are doing today, do you know how it is going to end? It said that Nigerian repent, or Wazobia should team up again and destroy minority. That is the only way out. And when Nigeria team up to destroy minority, Nigeria can never remain the same again. She will not recover. But if Nigeria accept the truth, embrace the truth, for the sake of humanity, and do the right thing, all will be well. I will post a broadcast later after this. I will upload a video after this broadcast. An Igbo man that made a broadcast and was saying that the real enemy of Igbo is the South-South region. He said it is the South-South and Hausa people that are the one constantly betraying Igbo. That Yoruba is not among. They are throwing corn for Yoruba. You're going to pass through this, forget about this. In a matter of time, we will always get better. And so for those of you who are begging me, please, leave Igbo alone. Please, honestly, this is one thing I want to do. And what I'm doing now has never been what I had in my mind. We would have gone back home, wash our dirty linen at home, and then we move on. But since I know the game, those of you who are ignorant cannot appease me, and you will not be able to change the narrative. Under our watch, neither are we going to allow you to sell the next generation of our people. So there is a Yoruba girl on social media, Lagos belong to Benin. When we come to that chapter, una go explain tire. Don't let Igbo people get you Yoruba, because you may not be spared. Honestly, is this not one Nigeria? As Igbo man, as Yoruba man, as Hausa man, think about what you have done to the supposed minority. So, as a Yoruba man, as an Hausa man, as an Igbo man, tell me sincerely that if you are a minority, as you call us, that you will be happy with one Nigeria. So if minority of one Nigerian begin to pray for Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo, you will not have a future, believe me. But then we're trying to build a nation. Yoruba, don't let Igbo people get you. You will still suffer for it. Do you know why I'm saying all these things? Human being has initiated many processes to enslave one another, to emerge as greater or more superior than the rest. But we are not God. Why we are still here today is because there is a law that governs the universe. This law is written in capital letter. It is not the judicial law. It is not the legislative law. This is the law of nature. What you give out is what you will get. Accept this truth and let's save the next generation of our people. And so the Igbo man was there saying Yoruba people are the best because Tinubu is president, or you want to cash on the emotion of Yoruba. We have all your histories intact. It is not the past that brought us here. It is the future we are looking forward to. That is why we are here. But now coming to our topic, or rather looking at the issue of the law. When the law of universe is in place, it is irreplaceable. There is nothing you can do. Whatever you give, it will come back to you. When the Niger Delta man came up and said, we want our Niger Delta Republic, Igbo people jump up, hey, we'll kill him, crucify him, he's a hooligan. Today now, they want to go. Where are thou going to, O ye Igbo? Where goest thou? Thou goest nowhere. You get the point? This is the law of nature. And whatever you are doing now, we may not see you. They may not see you. All of you. But there is an eye, the all-seeing eyes. You cannot hide it for God. You cannot hide it for God. You may hide it for your mother and nobody will know. You may hide it for your father and nobody will know. You may hide it for Yoruba and nobody will know. You may hide it for Hausa and nobody will know. You may hide it for Yoruba and nobody will know. You may hide it for Igbo and nobody will. You cannot hide it for God. That is the truth. That is the law of the universe. And so check, if you are minority, how will you feel? But let's look at, focus on the topic now. If Nigeria must progress as a nation, one thing is certain. They must, you don't have choice. You must learn from the biggest family. Let us start somewhere. When I say that Niger Delta, or rather, did I say Niger Delta? When I say that the South is the biggest family, and that is because the Midwestern region that used to be the biggest family has a coalition with South or part of the old Eastern region. And we are now South geopolitical zone. Now, this is how we started. Okay, the network is restored. So I was trying to find out one or two things about Nigeria. And I asked the AI search machine, how many ethnic groups do we have in the South region of Nigeria? The search engine told me 49 ethnic groups and say, I mean, how many? He updated it and said 60 ethnic groups. I say, I mean, how many? He said it's 90 groups, ethnic groups. I say, no, I am saying how many ethnic groups do we have? He said 100. I said, no. How many ethnic groups do we have? And he reduced it to 95. And I said to the search engine, and then you are not being sincere, because my own ethnic group is not here. And I tapped the name of Abo, Eka, Owa, and Yoma, and the search engine said, oh, you are correct. The search engine started telling me, you have 9 local governments in Delta State that are Igbo. Thunder fire all of you. Okwani is recognized ethnic group by search engine because Okwani are doing the right thing. But Agbo, Anyocha, Osimili, and Indokwa are not recognized by search engine because Igbo people have told search engine that all of you are Igbo. But Okwani know what's up. Okwani people, Ndokwa people have been defending their territory in and out of the matrix. The rest of you are relaxing. But that is not the essence of this broadcast. And then by the time I told the search engine the truth, he started calling different community. As of the time I stopped the searching, I discovered that only South region alone in Nigeria has almost 180 ethnic groups. But I know it's more. But let us assume officially Nigeria recognized 250 ethnic groups. And somewhere along the line, despite the fact that 250 ethnic groups are officially recognized, but they also have a record that says Nigeria is made up of about 371 ethnic groups. And so if we agree now that Nigeria is 371 ethnic groups, let us assume, and only the South have 180 ethnic groups. What does that tell you? You will see the challenge you are supposed to face as a people. So each time you are fighting, Yoruba say, Igbo no say, every day we are fighting, you see Yoruba tongue, it's Hausa tongue, they frustrate our life. Now, ask yourself a question. What if you were in the South region, where we have approximately almost 200 ethnic groups, where different pole to pole is different language? How will you people coexist? Now, why I tell you, you must learn from us. Let us go back to Bender State, Midwestern region. We really didn't know ourselves. Yes, we did know ourselves. But then, somewhere along the line, the law of the universe brought us together. We had three frontiers: the Edus, the Ejos, and the Ekas, or the Anyomas, for record purposes. The Ejos comprises of Urobo, Ishekiri, Patani, and the rest of them, Ejo nation. The Edos represent the Awuchi, Uromi, Esako, Ekpoma. And then the Anyomas represent the Osimili, the Ndokwa, the Anyocha, and the Ka people. These are complicated ethnic groups, but though homogeneously intact. And we found ourselves in one region. When Benin man begin to say, Bo here,